Welcome back to Houston Life on this World Chocolate Day. We're celebrating with some of the best chocolate you can find in Houston, or anywhere really, with this local chocolate shop, Cacao and Cardamom.
Yes, it was named one of the 50 best chocolate shops in America by Food and Wine magazine. And the woman behind this delicious concept, Annie Rupani, she joins us in studio with more on this very successful business. 9 years since Cacao and Cardamom. We're so glad you're here. And for our viewers at home, if you're familiar with Cacao and Cardamom, your chocolates are even more beautiful than they are delicious.
Thank you.
How did the business begin? Because you truly are an artist.
So I really wanted to create chocolates that were delicious, but I really wanted them to be aesthetically pleasing. So I wanted them to really catch your eye initially. And like 10 years ago, there was this idea of using colored cocoa butter. And cocoa butter is just the fat that's in chocolate. So it's like coloring like buttercream on a cake.
Okay.
And so I started using colored cocoa butter and different techniques to color the chocolates.
They're gorgeous. They are so gorgeous. I've been marathoning Is It Cake 2 on Netflix with my mom. And I'm very excited to see what you've got going on here.
Yeah.
So what goes into actually creating something this gorgeous?
It's quite a long process, but we'll shorten it up and show you guys a little bit of everything. So the first step that we do in the shop is we color our molds. And so I wanted to give you guys a chance to color the molds. So these are two colors that we use. We're gonna make the cardamom rose chocolate because it's one of our signature chocolates. Our company is called Cacao and Cardamom. Cardamom really inspired me to try all the different spices and fruits that we use. So we use things like guava tamarind, strawberry Szechuan, Chinese spice praline.
Yum.
And so the first thing we're gonna do is, here's a little paintbrush for you and a paintbrush for you.
Okay.
And so, well, I'll demo one for you.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Because I'm not gonna be able to do this right
Not
the first
so fast,
time.
So we can either just
Ooh.
splatter
Oh.
and create some lines, or you could just color it in. Do a little swirl of blue, do a little swirl of pink. Whatever you do, it'll look beautiful.
Amazing, amazing.
So there's no rhyme or reason. I mean, this is something, I'm assuming most of our viewers do not have molds like this at home.
So you can go to Michael's, you can go to Hobby Lobby. They're so accessible now. You can use silicone molds as well, but there's really thin plastic ones that you can use too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one that's already splattered.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and
Yours looks
shell
much
it.
better than mine right now. But yes, so let's go with that.
So the shelling is the molding part, and that's the part that's really fun. So we're gonna use tempered chocolate. Chocolate is a polymorph fat, so it can dry in 6 different forms. So you have to have it crystallize in the perfect way so that it gets released from the mold. Otherwise, you know, when you like have a chocolate bar that melts in the car, and then it looks gross when you open it up, it's just like fat bloom. The fat of the chocolate just came to the top.
To like that white layer.
Exactly.
Okay, so tempered chocolate though, if someone is melting chocolate at home, some people might want to stick it in the microwave. That's not ideal, right? Don't you want to use like a
totally
double
stick
boiler?
it in the microwave, but you just should need to do it in increments. And so I think that's, sometimes people stick it in there for too long and then you overheat chocolate. And once you overheat chocolate, you've kind of lost
The
it altogether.
texture is not smooth anymore.
Yeah.
I really appreciate what you're doing right here. Sorry to interrupt.
Go for it.
The fact that like I was thinking you were gonna have to very delicately pour it into each little one, and you're just like, nope, slather it in there.
Well, we're gonna tap it out. We're gonna get out all those air bubbles so we don't have any, so it's like a smooth surface or whatever shape we're doing. That's another thing that really makes us unique is we use lots of different molds. So you see all the different bonbons are different shapes. We're gonna take the chocolate right back out.
Oh, wow.
And
It's
this
like a
always shocks people because
chocolate
they're
rain.
like, wait, you take the chocolate out?
So essentially you're just coating that part of the mold, the edge of the mold.
That's it. We're just gonna create a nice, beautiful shell that's thin enough so that you get a crisp bite, but you don't have, but then the ganache is what fills your mouth.
Fills it. Okay, so this is another version. If we could just show.
This is a molded shell.
And so about how long does it take to get from the step that you were just doing to
So in our kitchen, it would take 3 to 5 minutes because our kitchen is cooled at 65 to 68 degrees at all times.
Mine too.
But in this kitchen, it might take 15 minutes.
Got you.
So we have one ready to go.
Okay.
So we'll move over to making the ganache, which is actually the fun part. So we
that was pretty fun over here.
It was. Mind if I stir this? I just
Please,
can't resist.
please
All
stir
this
it.
melted chocolate. Look at that.
A goose just scoop over here.
This is so.
Chocolate river. Just want to swim.
So we just have some cream in the bowl right now. Cream is the best way to make a ganache. Heavy cream and chocolate is just a delight on your mouth. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take some cardamom and we're gonna grind it. We grind all of our spices fresh because we want to maximize the flavor. So when you use spices like cardamom and garam masala, it's important that they're fresh.
Handy little grinder.
Shake it up a little bit. And
how many chocolates per day, Annie, would you say you're cranking out?
so it's about a 3-day process. And right now we're making about 20,000 chocolates a week.
Wow. Oh.
That's what our current.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
We're getting ready for the holidays. We're getting ready for Q4. So we're just making as many chocolates as we possibly can right now.
Yeah, I can imagine this is a great gift to give everyone. Put that in your notes app.
I'll put it in my notes app for sure. And
So what are we putting in now?
you can
We're
get
gonna put in some
10% off.
honey.
I just want to throw that in there. 10% off right now if
Yeah.
you use Houston Life 10, the code. So people buy online or they can visit you at the store.
They can
Use
visit
that.
us in store too.
Oh, cool.
We're located in the Galleria area, which we're right in the center of town. So, and then you can also place an order for pickup. So if you don't want to have to wait, just place it online, come pick it up. We'll be ready to go.
Perfect. So the ganache I know is nice and hot right now, but you had prepared this from earlier. You've just essentially piped this into.
Exactly. So we poured the cream over. I had the wrong one on. We poured the cream over the chocolate,
Okay.
Oh.
and we're gonna melt it to create the ganache.
Excellent.
Amazing. And so the end result is this over here.
Is the ganache that we've piped in there.
Beautiful.
The last step of the process is going to be just
Eating.
covering. That's a good step. That's a good step. We're gonna pour this on top.
So repeat the process from the beginning.
So we're gonna cap it so the ganache doesn't fall out and the shelf life is extended.
You make it look so easy.
Yeah, I would
Annie.
be. This whole place would be a complete mess if I had tried this on my own.
And then, once it's capped, the fun part, which is just tapping out. So we're gonna wiggle this mold a little bit.
It's almost like releasing ice cubes from a tray.
It is. And then we're gonna slam it down.
Slam it down.
Put it down. Ooh, gorgeous.
Just
Here,
pretend
let's
you're
show some
angry.
people.
This is
Amazing.
beautiful. Annie, congratulations on all your success. Once again, you can get 10% off all products at Cacao and Cardamom. Use the promo code HoustonLife10, or you can visit them in store as well.